What is going on, everyone? First and foremost, I want to say thank you for being here right now, watching this video. I do really appreciate your time, and I would really appreciate if you do consider subscribing, simply because it does truly help me out a lot. Now, we're going to be reacting to, is Kanye West secretly a gang member? You get what I mean? I'm pretty sure there was a interview he did basically saying he was a GD simply because all his homies or friends were GDs or something like that. Basically gang affiliates, you know what I mean? But I don't know too much, bro. You get what I mean? Like, Kanye West just seems to be one of those guys who's just all about his business, things like that. He's not like any other rapper, you get what I mean? He's not known for, you know, trying to be hard or trying to prove that he's really about that lifestyle, if you get what I mean. The guy's making millions of dollars. I'm pretty sure he was even a billionaire at one point. We all know what happened with that, but you know, if anything, the guy's just been going crazy, like mentally crazy, I'm saying. You get what I mean? But overall, that's pretty much it, bro. I never knew the guy was, you know, secretly a gang member or secretly about that life. I don't know, man. But overall, enough with the yapping. Let's just play the video and see the full explanation how Kanye West is secretly a gang member, man. That's the question. But overall, without further ado, I'm gonna play the video, then I'll share my opinion at the end, man.
So what made you want to be involved?
Well, I was involved because all my niggas is GD.
It's no secret that Kanye is closely affiliated to the GD gang. Ye's music in the last few years has been filled with nods to street ties and underworld relationships. But Ye isn't one of the rappers who blew up and then wanted to hang around street dudes for credibility. He's actually been a GD since his teen years. Like many other kids in the south side of Chicago, Ye was affiliated from a young age. While on the come up, he was a part of a rap group named the Go-Getters, which consisted of GDs.
Go-Getters, okay, they some young GDs or whatever. They say, man, and you know, Kanye West is part of them. I say, oh yeah, I know his name.
One of the members, GLC, who was really in the streets, details their music back then as an escape from the problems in their hoods. Unlike Kanye, most of the members from the group came from the Auburn Gresham neighborhood in Chicago, a place that is described as a war zone. So Ye's mother would let the boys work out of her house, giving them time away from an environment plagued with violence and genocide. In the Genius documentary, Ye's seen throwing up the race, which is the GD gang sign. But even with being around it, he was never fully allowed to participate. For instance, in the song Drive Slow, he raps about a friend who was heavily involved in the gang life, but made sure to keep him out of trouble, which led to one of his biggest insecurities.
My gangster disciple brothers kept me from the initiations, which made me feel like a pussy my whole life.
See, we tend to look down upon people who weren't hard or didn't get it out the mud. These aren't usually the people we give respect to. Look at Tupac, for example. This man was a true-born leader, but he was still made to feel like he had to prove himself to the street dudes, which in turn made him get down with the Mob Piru sets. Ultimately, this led to his demise.
Talk like shit. I'm on some MOB shit. I'm on a red rag.
Niggas try to play that gangster shit, but we MOB for motherfucking real.
You wanna see some macho shit? I'm the most macho nigga out here. I'm the most thuggish nigga out here.
The kid who wore pink polos and didn't rap about toting guns. Nothing about him was gangster, but he stayed focused. And fast forward to 2024, he has done the impossible. He is easily the GD's biggest representative. Because he stayed out of trouble and he focused on getting out his dreams, he's able to do everything that a street dude can't.
You know what I'm saying? Gangster Disciples saved my life in Chicago. I'm here because of Gangster Disciples. And I am exactly who Larry Hoover wanted to see come out of the organization that he created.
Larry Hoover, the founder and leader of the Gangster Disciples, who's still in a Supermax prison as we speak. Ye is now doing concerts to bring awareness to his situation. He even went all the way to the White House to advocate for the old man.
It's very important for me to get Hoover out because in an alternate universe, I am him.
You're 68 years old?
And guess what, Trump? We ain't giving you support unless you get Larry out.
And this come from credible GDs. Man, they've been trying for a long time to get some kind of artist to go whisper on behalf
of Larry Hoover, and he's the first one to ever do that at the White House. He's done something that will make them say he's one of us.
Don't play with that man on GD.
I bet Ye is extremely grateful for his friends who saw something special in him and kept him out of trouble. Isn't it funny how tables turn?
I got niggas from Chicago that I take care of that still trying to sell me. Trying to say I can't go to motherfucking GD. Nigga, I'm with way bigger folks than you, nigga. You niggas don't take care of me, nigga. Who you think the old man called?
In these past few years, he has proudly been waving his GD flag, putting it in his rap songs, using the Star of David emblem for his Donda merch, surrounding himself with nothing but gang members. Kanye has always had good OGs from the streets to protect and help him throughout his career. One of Ye's longtime OGs is a guy named Malik Yusef, a gangster turned artist from Chicago. Malik is a stomped down street dude who has been arrested more than 85 times. He even did a stint in prison with Mike Tyson.
You know Malik from out there, the producer Malik?
Malik Yusef, yeah. That's my big bro.
Yeah, that's my man. Me and him used to lock up together back in the day.
Yeah, Malik Yusef, that's a crazy motherfucker, like outer space, Muslim gangbanging ass nigga.
He's infamously known for shooting Suge Knight, allegedly. He has worked on every single Kanye album and has been in his corner since the very beginning, until now.
We was arguing about something as always. I said, Kanye West, you ain't never did an album without Malik Yusef? He was like, I did. I was like, which one? And he fell out the chair, laughing.
Well, how did he meet Kanye? One night at a poetry jam session, Malik was introduced to Ye's mother, Miss Donda West, and he quickly grew fond of her. Before then, he had grown up being a victim of constant abuse in his household.
My mother never looked at me with loving eyes.
I got mother hunger, you know, I'm starving for a connection.
He had finally found a mother's love through Donda, so when she asked him to take care of Kanye, he vowed to keep his word to her.
To have a relationship with her, she made it clear that I would have to help her son in every way possible. So I was like, cool. As long as I can have you as a mother too. It's still rough for me, you know.
What do you remember most about Donda?
Hard to talk about for me, you know what I'm saying?
Malik has played a much larger role in Kanye's career than you'd ever think. During the Genius documentary, we see Ye in LA working on his debut album, having to use his own money until the label finally opens up his budgets. But what they don't show is that Ye spent the whole budget and quickly ran out of money to finish the college dropout. So Malik put in $500K of his street money to help Ye complete his mission. Even the camera that was used to shoot the Genius documentary was purchased by Malik.
And you know, the camera that they shot the documentary, the Genius, Kanye West Genius documentary, I bought that camera.
That's hard. Because
Kanye didn't want to use a stolen camera. He didn't want the energy of a stolen camera, you know? So I was like, let's buy a new camera. How much is the new camera? You know, you from a place where you ain't really got no scratch, you spend money fast because you're in deficit and you're making up for stuff, and it's like really a trauma response. He ran through all that money. He got 2 advances. I said, how much you need? He said, 500. I was like, okay. Later on, he told me, he said, I really just need like 150. Flew out to LA, and it really changed my life. Cause who would have known 2 years after that, or 3 years, but like 2 years after that, I had to leave the street for good.
That's a blessing though.
No question.
That is wild, man. But that is the end of the video. Let me know what you guys think, and overall subscribe for more content, man. That is absolutely crazy story, bro. Like, it felt like I was just watching Netflix, bro. Like, is it just me, or I don't know, bro. That was sentimental and deep, bro. But overall, it looks like, you know, he was very close to GDs as he was also growing up. But it's not like they took him into that extent, if you get what I mean. They didn't want him to get too deep into that lifestyle. Actually, they didn't want him to get too deep into that lifestyle. They kind of kept him away from it. You know, they saw his potential. They kind of protected him, even though he did want to, you know, not be soft. He didn't want to be soft. He wanted to become an actual GD. You get what I mean? And yeah, the things you gotta do to become an actual GD, bro. But they basically kept him away from all of that. You know, they saw his potential, told him focus on your own thing, focus on your music, things like that. They overall helped him a lot, bro. And now he's just like, he's grateful for it, if you get what I mean. He's very, very grateful, you know. And it's not one of those things that it's definitely not one of those things where he's just gonna let it fly over his head simply because he has all the money and the fame now, you get what I mean. Like, you know, he's gonna stay loyal to his day ones, to the people that helped him, to the people that basically told him to stay out of trouble, to not, you know, initiate yourself into becoming an actual GD, right? But yeah, man, it's a lot more, but I'm not gonna dig too deep into it. I'm not gonna do too much talking, if you get what I'm trying to say. But yeah, man, overall, subscribe for more content, and let me know what you guys think about all of this down in the comment section. And yeah, man, peace out.